two systems. One polished con. Private hands build a world, collective mouths demand the keys. And the loudest mouths still hold the deeds, while calling everyone else the thief. Capitalism runs on ownership, risk and consequence. You keep what you create, you starve on what you lose. Markets speak in prices, not in party lies. Communism promised paradise and delivered the cue. The informer, the empty shelf, the mass grave. No private claim, no open road. Just the plan, the quota, the boot of the state. History kept the body count, theory kept the alibi, and the Fabians kept the comfort. Capitalism for me, communism for thee. Champagne in the glass while they preach equality. Gradual steps in Fabian shoes. Soft words for the crowd, hard cash for the few. Rules for the many, exemptions for the seed. Capitalism for me, communism for thee. Fabians never kicked the door down. They smiled, they lectured, they permeated. Slow, smiling infiltration. Turn the state into their private ladder while calling the latter oppression. Labor red on the chest. Private schools for the children. Buy-to-let empires. Speaking fees that mock a worker's year. They tax the engine, then ride it first class. They spit on the market that pays their mortgage. They sell the dream of common ownership while the title deeds stay locked in their name. This is not principle. This is a class protecting itself with better slogans. Capitalism for me, communism for thee. Champagne in the glass while they preach equality. Gradual steps in Fabian shoes. Soft words for the crowd, hard cash for the few. Rules for the many, exemptions for the seed. Capitalism for me, communism for thee. It's not the theory that reeks. It's the living fraud walking upright. Denounce the profit that funds the speech. Condemn the wealth that bought the house. Point at the rich from a kitchen they could never afford. Without the system they swear must die. Two faces under one red tie. One for the podium, one for the private jet. That trust a second home, they call it justice. It is theft with a degree and a red badge. They never hated capitalism, they hated sharing it. Markets fed the cities, the planners starved. Incentives built what slogans never could. You can hate the gap and still need the engine. You can want fairness without killing the spark. But when the loudest voices live the softest lives, the sermon becomes a joke told by parasites. They sell common ground while fencing off their own. They demand sacrifice and never go first. They speak of the people as if the people are cattle and only they hold the whip and the pen. Capitalism for me, communism for thee. Champagne in the glass while they preach equality. Gradual steps in Fabian shoes. Soft words for the crowd, hard cash for the few. Rules for the many, exemptions for the seed. Capitalism for me, communism for thee. Listen. The same mouths that call profit exploitation still cash the checks without blinking. The same hands that draft the wealth tax still hold the shares. The same voices that scream eat the rich still book the private room and the vintage. This is not idealism, this is a protection racket. In moral clothing, gradualism was never about the poor. It was about power that creeps in slowly enough that no one sees the hand in the till until the till is empty and the hand is still wearing the red badge. They kept the capitalist life, they sold the communist story to everyone else and called the buyers comrades. They talk of class war from heated rooms. They mourn the workers while the wine is poured. They praise the collective and invoice for the speech. The original story was simple. Private property creates central power claims. One system raised living standards, the other raised body counts and excuses. Yet the loudest critics still bank the first and romanticize the second. Two-faced by design. Champagne socialist, limousine left. Fabian smile with a capitalist spine and a conscience for sale. Capitalism for me, communism for thee. Champagne in the glass while they preach equality. Gradual steps in Fabian shoes. Soft words for the crowd, hard cash for the few. Rules for the many, exemptions for the seed. Capitalism for me, communism for thee. The system they attack still pays every bill. The future they promise still needs the past they quietly keep. Two faces, one expensive truth. They never wanted equality. They wanted the chair at the top of the table, and the rest of us eating the theory while they drank the profit.